My name is Sam Pedlow. I'm a former FIVB professional beach volleyball player who's represented Canada at over 100 international events, and I'm currently a registered physiotherapist practicing out of Toronto, Ontario, Canada. In collaboration with Bauerfeind, we'll be dropping monthly vlogs as well as academic blogs looking at injuries, recovery strategies in order to help you deal with the signs and symptoms of those injuries, and bracing strategies or equipment that you may use in order to help get you back on the field as quickly as possible. Now, if you've been paying attention, you know this series we're looking into lower limb compression. And we're going to go through 3 unique products here offered by Bauerfeind that you may use in order to help speed up your recovery following a bout of physical activity. Now, we know the use of lower limb compression has classically been used in the treatment of medical conditions such as deep vein thrombosis or chronic venous insufficiency. But the use of lower limb compression has since far expanded beyond that of just the medical community, as we're seeing elite athletes and weekend warriors using lower limb compression in an attempt to gain a competitive advantage, improve their recovery, as well as enjoy their sports with decreased pain. Now, 2 incredibly popular options used by athletes are our lower limb compression sleeve, as well as our lower limb compression stockings. Both offering unique advantages. Let's dive into some of those features and see what's best for you. One of my favorite products when it comes to lower limb compression by Bauerfeind is the training compression sock. One of the biggest differences between the training sock and the performance sock is the thickness of the material. And I enjoy that for an everyday wearer, something I'm going to use in the gym or for athletic events. The sock itself has a couple unique features that I really enjoy as an athlete, and I'd like to highlight those now. So the first is that it is graded medical compression between 20 and 30 millimeters of mercury, meaning we're going to have higher pressure at the base near the ankle, and pressure is gradually going to reduce as we move up the calf. The second feature that I really enjoy is the extra padding that you're going to have through the heel as well as the Achilles tendon, providing a little bit of extra support and reducing the friction associated with the tendon and the shoe itself. We also have these support bands that run underneath the foot and over the ankle, which provide a little bit of dynamic support to the joint as we're exercising. The second thing is targeted compression zones through the calf, which are going to help reduce muscle vibration and therefore muscle fatigue. Like I said, a little bit thicker than the performance sock, a great sock for an everyday wearer or something that you need a little bit of extra thickness in the sock itself for comfort. The primary difference between the training sock and the performance sock comes down to the construction of the material. The performance sock is lightweight and significantly more breathable than that of the training sock. This sock was my go-to when it came to race day performance, or if I was looking for something that was going to be significantly lighter and more breathable. Not only on race day was that important, but during things like traveling, having a lighter weight sock was something that I enjoyed. Still providing graduated compression from bottom to top, targeted compression zones. There is going to be less support through the foot because we don't have those dynamic stabilization bands, but we still do have increased thickness at the heel and across the Achilles to make sure these socks not only perform well, but are also comfortable. Now, a product that's a little bit different than your lower limb compression stocking that also can provide the benefits of lower limb compression are the lower leg sleeves. Now, this is a product I've been experimenting with a little bit more with running and cycling because as the race goes on, my foot continues to expand, and having a little bit of extra room, allowing that foot to open up while still getting the benefits of compression has served me particularly well. Still having the benefit of graduated compression from ankle to calf, you're going to get the benefit of improved hemodynamics without feeling like your foot gets constricted at any point. So this is particularly beneficial for those who need a little bit of extra room across the foot itself. In my case, as my race continues to go on, my foot will swell and it can become uncomfortable. So using the lower leg sleeve, which is going to allow my foot to increase in size a little bit more comfortably while still getting the benefit of lower limb compression, the lower limb leg sleeve is my personal favorite when it comes to improving performance in athletic events. An extra wide border at the top and base make these particularly comfortable, something that you as an athlete should experiment with if you need a little bit of extra room through that forefoot. Now, both the compression sock and the lower limb leg sleeve come in a short and tall version, so you can order the appropriate length depending on your size. The way you're going to fit these products is by measuring the bulk of the calf and the ankle in order to determine the size of the product, and then you can select short or tall based on your own individual anatomy. My name is Sam Pedlow, and in collaboration with Bauerfeind, we'll be dropping a series of monthly vlogs and academic blogs looking at injuries, strategies you can use in order to help deal with those injuries, and bracing and products that you may use which will help you get back on the court faster. So stay tuned for next month as we dive into another series in order to help you get the most out of your body.